Hi, this is Kimberly from Are You Awakening, and I'm here to talk about crowd hooks. What? Crowd hooks. So I made the term up because I do that. And crowd hook is what happens when you go to a very large group of people, like say you're at a concert or, God forbid, the airport, where you are around a bunch of people that are definitely not the same vibration as you. So you're at the airport, you're seeing behaviors of people that are like, oh man, I'm so glad I'm past that. Ego, hello, but okay, we'll skip that part. And behaviors that you would never ever display in public. And you're looking at these people and you're observing them, and that's cool. But what happens when you get involved with them is you pick up hooks. And a hook means that you're allowing their energy into your energy. So opening yourself up to some stuff you don't want because you're focusing on it and you're allowing it in, versus just observing and saying, oh, I totally don't want that anymore, and focusing on something good, like, oh, look at that cute little puppy with the hat on. I don't get that, but okay, I'm in California, so we see it all the time. So you're in this crowd and you're seeing these people and you're allowing their energy in. That's a hook. So what happens now? You allow it in, then you start feeling shitty about things. You get grumpy, your plane's late, you start grumbling, you start looking around for all the things that suck about your trip, and then you've really gotten hooked. So what happens now? You can work on that. You can tell yourself, I'm not doing that. I'm not going there. I'm going to the happy place over here that makes me joyous, and I'm going to focus on those things. The hook's probably already there by now, so you're going to want to clear it out. And the way you clear it out, usually not till you get home, unfortunately, unless you're really good at clearing things out in hotel rooms, which I travel 50% of my year and I'm still not. But if you are, yes, maybe you can help me with that. So let's say you're going through your trip, you're okay, you go home, and then you start feeling really shitty. So what your body is doing is it's clearing out that energy, and very necessary thing for you to do. So you might be really grumpy when you get home. Even if you had a vacation and you had a great time and you put all that stuff, away for a little while, it's got to come out. So when you get home, you might have a little bit of a shit storm. That may be a few hours, it may be a few days. The last trip I was on was 82,000 people, and that's a lot of energy that you're around. When I got home, it took probably about 3 days for me to release all that. There was crying, there was bitching, there was doing whatever I could to feel a little bit better about where I was, focusing on things I liked more. And I'm not expecting you to go from really shitty to awesome, in one step. That's probably more than your belief systems will handle. That's probably more than your belief systems will handle. So there's a little bit of release when you go home, and remind yourself over and over, please, please, please remind yourself over and over, you were doing good when you were there. You were sending out your light. Those low energy thought patterns were being bombarded by your light. Yes, whether you were focusing on that or not, you were still doing it. So remember that you served a purpose while you were there, okay? Just by being there. Love that. So you know what? We're just taking in some of the shit for the collective while we're at this show or airport or wherever we are. We're bringing it home and we're releasing it for them, because these people who may be at a different level of consciousness than we are and haven't quite gotten to go inward as much as we have to understand why the world works the way it does, they're just projecting this crap out, and you're grabbing it and you're processing it and you're sending that energy back out to the universe for it to do something else with. So you're valuable. You're doing a good job just by being you. Okay? So crowd hooks. Understand, if you feel like crap after you get home, that's why. Let it out. Do whatever you got to do. Hopefully you'll be doing that alone, but if there's somebody that supports you in that, hooray. Yeah, drag them in. No, do it alone, okay? Just saying. Okay, any more questions? Make sure you send them to us. Are You Awakening on Twitter. We're happy to help. And don't forget, always be you all the time. Love.